Hello and welcome to another update video about VAI. VAI is one of the AI coins that moved also quite nicely in recent weeks. Not as much yet as, for example, FET or even EDGX. Maybe that's still happening. I like to see that possibly in this C wave to the upside. So I think it's worth understanding that this is still a bullish structure I'm tracking. I've made a change, changed it from a 1-2 setup here to an AB. That doesn't change the support areas, makes it, however, a little bit less reliable, I have to say, because we're dealing here with a larger diagonal probably. Why? Well, first of all, this move up here is not clear at all. I mentioned that many times from a wave count point of view. So I can see that work out as an ABC structure or possibly a WXY. That's possible in wave 1. Where it really became apparent now is here in this move up, which obviously from the most recent swing lows here in February, yeah, we only have a 3-wave move up, okay? We have a 3-wave move to the upside, and therefore I cannot really call that a wave 1. No? Not with, at least not with clarity. So let me explain. You can see here that we have initially an A, B, C. So that's a 3-wave move. Just change the wave degree. So that's a 3-wave move. And then this 3-wave move can count as an A wave. This here was possibly a B wave, maybe even a small triangle, and then a C wave here to the upside. So basically, let me also change here the wave degree, or actually I leave that intact, change that. Just want to explain my reasoning behind this, why it's important. So A, B, C, and A, then a possible small B wave triangle, and a C wave rally, which is a 5-wave move. That's all good, which is also why the last few weeks here were so interesting. But basically what it means, it basically suggests that this move up is just another 3-wave move. So it would actually have to be an A wave. The pullback therefore has to be a B wave. And then the next move up could be a C wave. Basically what we have in small could happen here in large. That means the entire move up could be a diagonal pattern. That does mean that we have to expect pullbacks where we normally wouldn't expect them. It will be choppy and so on. A lot of coins are moving in these structures. Not necessarily bearish, just a little bit more on the side of caution is great. Would be great then. Now at the moment, I see this here as a B wave pullback. The support area is, well, basically the same as it would be for a wave 2. It's between the 38.2 retracement and 78.6 retracement. It would be ideal if the price came down at least to the 38.2 retracement. Now in normal markets, and it looks like we're heading there. In normal markets, the 38.2 Fib level would be normally a target for the A wave in the B wave. So something like that, A wave, then we get a B wave rally and a C wave down. But we are here basically in a very, potentially bullish market. So I would not rule out that all of wave B finishes here. The microstructure is a little ambiguous, but this could be an ABC structure that's following absolutely. But I think due to the overall outlook, which is quite bullish, I think, it makes sense not to wait for the last low to maybe find a position. That's always the problem, when buying coins based on this. The thing is, are you buying pullbacks? If you buy pullbacks, you will never probably get the absolute lowest price. A lot of people then try to wait for even lower prices. They never come. But then the coin in the C wave is projected to move up in an impulse. That can happen very quickly. Then people might miss the boat because they waited too long to buy. But, these coins are turning around at an instant sometimes. So, I think it's reasonable to maybe add slowly in the decline. And then if we get a clear 1-2 setup to the upside or a clear reversal, then maybe be a little bit more aggressive with a tight stop. At the moment, you cannot set a tight stop because we are basically catching the falling knife here. The good news is the move down looks like a correction. So we have a nice corrective overlapping, structure here, as you can see. So what exactly is this? bit difficult to say. Could turn into a lot like a WXY pattern or an AB, and this is a C wave in an ending diagonal. That's a bit difficult to say. Therefore, it's best to use the fib levels. And yeah, once we see the first 5-wave move up, it would then be probably the wave 1 of the C wave. So basically what we'd like to see, and some people might want to wait for that, right? So that's always the decision you have to make. Obviously, the C wave would be a 5-wave move. And if we get the wave 1, then the wave 2 could be the next pullback support area that we can provide. The problem is sometimes we will not get this nice 5-wave structure. Okay, sometimes the C wave just goes directly. Just look at EDGX or FET. They move. Okay, I think FET is a 5-wave move, but sometimes they just move and then you get a huge green candle. It's interesting, but certainly not a bearish market. At the moment, I see this as a pullback in an overall bullish run. I would have to change my view if the price breaks below support. That's at 13.9 cents. There can be additional structural support here in this region around the golden ratio level, 17.2 cents. But we'll see. We're not even there yet. That's my update about VAI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.